all done season one of Too Hot to Handle. Uh, I tried to find if our couples who were together at the end of the show stayed together. If you don't want any spoilers on that, although I don't have much to offer, I am going to go over that a little bit at the end of the video. So if you want to know, stick around. So, one weird thing about this episode is all of a sudden they started to bomb us with who's going to win, who's going to be the winner. And the whole season, I've been assuming that everyone splits the pot at the end. Now, that ends up being what happened, but I felt like it all of a sudden added a lot of extra stress to the group and a lot of finger pointing and maybe some evidence that not all of these people actually grew all that much on this retreat. So we had some big things happen in this episode with our couples. First off, Sharon and Rhonda, they made things official. Their boyfriend, they decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend. On top of that, Sharon called her son to introduce Sharon to her son, which was a pretty big step. And just, I think, showing just how committed she was to making things work between the two of them. Next up, we have Francesca and Harry. They were given a challenge today, and that was spend the night in the private suite without touching each other. So you in the private suite all night, no physical contact. And of course, everyone else on the retreat just instantly thinks like, nope, they're going to lose. They're going to screw it up. Not only are they not going to get all of their money back or all the fines back that they caused, but they're going to cause more fines. So it was kind of weird. You saw all the negativity that everyone in the group had towards them, which was very eye-opening at this point. Like you think, someone's in a position to potentially earn you personally back, who knows, $3,000, and you're just going to come at them with negativity. No, you show them some positivity. Tell them that you believe in them. Tell them that you think they can do it. Like, honestly, I'm surprised that with all the negativity that was being thrown at them, that the pair of them didn't just go into that private suite and just be like, you know what? None of these other people care about us. None of these other people want us to succeed. So why should we care about them? But that's not the attitude they had. They went in, they followed the rules. Don't exactly know what happened in there, but there was no physical touching. Although it seemed like there was quite a few sex toys there. And, really hitting somebody with a whip, not necessarily touching, right? So they earned $32,000 back for the group, which put the pot back up to $75,000. And then Lana decided it was time to kick some people out of the retreat. And we got to see Kori and Madison get sent home, and in my opinion, good riddance. They were obviously not there for the right reasons. They weren't embracing the process even remotely. So I think it was a smart decision to send them packing. So now we still had this looming over top of everybody, like who's going to win, who's going to win, who's going to win. And we got to this end moment where Lana started announcing names. And of course, she announces all the couples first. And you could just see everyone else just fuming, especially Kells, who's like, I followed the rules. I was the best at following the rules. Nobody follows the rules better than Kells. And it was like just infuriating. And like just for a moment, you got to see a glimpse of maybe how little some of these people have actually grown. But in the end, Lana announces that everyone gets to split the money, $7,500 each. So a big change for a big check for everybody. And that's kind of what I assume the show was. I don't know if this is ever a show that you could possibly repeat. I think that if you did do another season, you'd have to throw a lot different curveballs, because otherwise, like, people know what's happening. It's like, oh, I'm going to hang out, I'm going to play by the rules, I'm going to do what I'm told to potentially get $10,000 at the end. So hopefully, if there's another season, they switch it up a little bit, throw some more curveballs, and yeah, that's it. That's our season. Too Hot to Handle. I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, I sat down this afternoon, binged the whole season, and it's not even midnight yet. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed the show. It was felt different, felt unique, and I hope they figure out a way to do another season for us. So, as I said before, I tried to look up some information on our couples, specifically Sharon and Rhonda, Harry and Francesca, to find out if they're still together. There was no definitive, I could find no definitive proof that either of the couples were still together, but also nothing definitive that they were split up. So it looks like Harry and Francesca are both living in LA. They said they were both single on Valentine's Day, but it seems like they both still like each other's posts. They're in the same city, so who knows? Sharon and Rhonda, on the other hand, couldn't find a direct link for them, but they're still follow each other on Instagram. They still like each other's posts, so not totally sure what that means. And also not sure if there's going to be a reunion for this show. You know, with COVID and everything that's going on, it might have just become an impossibility to have that reunion. So I don't know if we're going to get any sort of follow-up in a week's time or anything. But yeah, that's it. That's our season. I definitely enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And yeah, lots more reality right here. So we'll see you later.